Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Today with a small correction, nothing major. We haven't even reached the support area here on the long-term daily chart, 4-day chart, but that's the support area we're also tracking on the smaller time frame. There is just, it's just really we're just in a range still, right? And I told you before that my interpretation is that the nearest support really I can offer here that's really meaningful is between 84 cents and $1.19. We haven't even reached it. So there is still space, The price is consolidating just below critical resistance. As explained before, risk is now high because we've moved from support into resistance. We had a support area down here. Should the price dip back into support, I mean, again, risk is going to be lower again just because, we will be closer to a point where we say, okay, below 84 cents, probably either a larger correction is unfolding or certainly the C wave to the upside that we're tracking in the yellow count is probably not going to complete. And then we might be dealing with the question, okay, is maybe the E wave already unfolding or is it already the blue wave 4? There are two wave counts. I would keep it quite simple on this chart. I mean, essentially, this is just a range, yeah? And everything here is just noise until we really get a sustained break above $2, then we get some clarity. Until then, it's really a matter of understanding where is risk low and reward high. Well, that was the case down here. I don't have a similar situation up here. When we're reaching critical support levels on long-term charts, it can be quite interesting to look for positions. Now we've rallied. We've reached a key breakout point, or rather, let's call it invalidation point for the yellow triangle. In the yellow triangle, we could get one more higher low and one more higher high, but it's not needed before this E wave starts. And then we could even go higher from there, but this E wave could send us lower again, close to the July lows possibly. That's something we need to consider. I mean, essentially, it's a range, right? And we are still caught in this, and the lower we are in the range without invalidating a bullish pattern, the higher the reward to risk ratio, and we're up here now, right? So chasing is typically not great, when we are approaching the top of a range, but unless you're a breakout trader, but then you have to wait for the breakout anyway. So we haven't broken out yet. Typically, if this internal move up is an impulse, then one more high could unfold against 84 cents. So should we get closer to 84 cents, it might be interesting to look for signals that this correction is complete. And if it's not the triangle, which will stretch out this sideways range for a little while, well, then we've got the blue count. And the blue count is the one that I would use if the price breaks above $2. Both are bullish at the moment, and both will remain on the chart as long as we're holding above 38.3 cents, because any break below this swing low from July will invalidate the blue count, and yellow would still be valid though. Yellow will be invalidated with a break below the June 22 low. And that's at 28 cents. It's just a look here at the bigger picture overall time frame. And the blue count is possible, but it needs to prove itself with a break above $2. So we should know that shortly. And in the blue count, the wave 4 is not a triangle. It actually finished here. And we have an A, B, and then the C wave is moving up in a 1, 2, 3. We could get a 4 and a diagonal at some point, and then one more high in 5. Again, this needs to be proven with a break above $2. So looking at the smaller time frame then for XRP, that means both counts are bullish at the moment, right? But I would start to, think about bearish alternatives with a break below the 84 cent level. Oops, 1 second. For now, we're consolidating on a fairly high level, but as I said, the risk is high now because we've reached, high levels. Again, down here, is this a one? This is unclear. This is just unclear. Is this a 1-2, and do we actually have another 1-2 setup? For me, that's just not very clear because there is just not much price data there to work with. So it could be another 1-2, and then. But was this a small 3-4? That's a bit unclear to me, right? I will not rule out further direct upside extensions, but that's why we're tracking support. So it doesn't matter so much as long as we're tracking that support area. for now, I'm exploring the idea that we could have topped in this third wave and the wave 4 is around the corner here. And if this is the case, then $1.19 will be first support, then 98 cents and 84 cents. You could even say that maybe if the third wave, only the smaller degree third wave topped here, then this is a smaller degree 4, 5, yeah, like this, but it wouldn't really change the support area much. It would just move it up a little bit to 89 to 125, but it wouldn't make a great difference. So because that's unclear based on the microstructure, we'll leave it where it is. And at the moment, if we go to the 1 hour chart, we're clearly still caught in some kind of a correction, but the pullback is a 3-wave move. The rally is also a 3-wave move, so we don't have any confirmation yet that we get further upside directly. We can do. And if that happens, then this third wave would simply extend. And then $2 will be the next resistance level. So yeah, not much more really to say about this. We need a bit more price data to find out what this is, but it's still corrective, up and down. And we could even form a triangle here. So too many options in the short term. Not very clear really on the smaller time frame. It could even be that we get one more high in this wave 5, but that's just... Please don't do micro counting. I mean, it's just, or don't see it as predictive. The levels are really what matters here in this context. Okay, that's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.